speaking of stupid, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is Roseanne and her dipshit son and a troll doll. I don't know why. Hit that like, subscribe, share the show, etc., etc., etc. Boost us up since we've left Shitter and we're not going back. We don't have that outlet to show people the show. So please, if you would, share it on Blue Sky. Infotainmentwars.com, or you can send people to the Twitch channel if that's their preference. If you're on Twitch, please subscribe. And it's that I hate talking about that shit, but you know, just go ahead. Also, let's see, I made a graphic at the beginning. Should I put it? I'll put it in here. Let's see. And the graphic. Scroll it down. Subvid. Okay. Boink. Look at that. Do that. I should move it down though, like to here. That's good. And then foop. Nice. Okay. And then I got to put it on the people on Instagram didn't know what the fuck I was doing because I didn't put it on there. I just made that today just to put in there. So just trying to be old business. But I have to run it again to be able to see it. It's too big for that. Yeah. Meow. I'll scroll it down. Meow. And move it over here. There it goes. Okay. So yeah. Ta-da! Which one's Roseanne? She's the one in the middle. Okay, so Roseanne identifies with the troll body is the clip of this. It's been up for almost a day. She got 519,000 subscribers and yet 4,000 views. I gotta say, folks, how is it that I have less than a quarter, less than a fifth of her subscribers and yet more views? It's almost as if you guys are real, and I love you for it.
All right. Where were we in your notes? What's next? Oh yeah, hit the weed. What is that? Is that a diet smoke vape?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Is that?
It's PCP.
I'm not at liberty to say.
It's fentanyl.
Well, we love them.
Fresh from the border.
They're the best.
Also, I gotta say, she's on psych meds. She's on psych meds all the time. And she drinks on this show the entire time. And she smokes weed on the show or vapes. It's not a good idea. Yeah.
Now that can be spoken is not the now. Anyway,
where were we?
no, I'm over my notes, except for I was going to say, I know. You know, you.
This is good. Yeah, it's working out very well. This is there an intervention?
Remember when I told you, when I was on Twitter, when I was allowed on Twitter?
You're on Twitter all the time.
I know, but they've killed all my
puppet accounts.
They caught me.
I know. You got to specify your Twitter, because you always say, I'm not on Twitter, but your Twitter's fire.
Okay, but...
Your Twitter is fire. Gosh, I didn't realize her son was Gen Y.
My puppet accounts where I say the most offensive trolling that there is, because I love...
Oh, you mean at Roseanne?
Love to be a troll.
Yes, you do.
I love living under a bridge with my big nose and my big ears and my big hands and feet and the big shocking tuft of orange hair. Remember the troll dolls?
Yes.
God, I loved them. Nobody else in my neighborhood loved the troll dolls when I was a girl. They all still love Barbie, but I loved it, and I had a big troll, too. I had one, I guess he was this big. And
what the fuck are you talking about? When did the trolls came out? Like the earliest ones were in the fucking 70s, weren't they?
He had a red, no, maybe it was blue or green. I can't remember the color.
It doesn't really matter.
Out the top of his head there.
Were you less intimidated by the troll body, maybe? Is that why you liked it?
Oh, I totally identified with it. I thought it was a thing of beauty and a joy forever.
That's great. See, inclusion.
What a piece of work is man, how noble in reason, how infinite in faculties, in form and moving, how express and admirable. In act.
I never thought I'd say this, but I think we were better off watching Tim Pool.
How long.
I'm kidding. This is actually more intellectually sound, at least.
Like an angel in apprehension, how like a god.
This is it's good stuff. It's Roseanne identifies with troll body. This is what we got.
God.
Do you want to play some of these videos you sent me?
Sure.
You asked me to have these ready. Or
Remember that show? You weren't even born yet. Let
Probably doesn't then.
the sunshine. They'll probably ban me for singing.
they should. All right, so we have. Oh, we already have Sharon Stone.
Look at that. Cold-blooded.
Other people think I'm a
Her son actually has timing. I mean, it's a pretty perfunctory roast joke, but it works.
good singer. Fuck my family. They think I suck. But other people were quite impressed with my singing.
Mom will do that. She'll look at a comment that's favorable to her, and she'll think that one's true. And then the people that love her and care for her, we're all working some agenda.
God, can you imagine the misery this young man experiences on the daily, running his mother's podcast from her house or wherever the shit?
You're not a bad singer. You're just not a good singer.
I am too. I'm a great fucking singer. I used to say that on my talk show, and I had a band.
No, I know.
And I would say I'm the greatest fucking singer.
Yeah.
Because I can sing in 3 keys at once. But nobody is.
3 chords at once, too.
Yeah,
sometimes.
and 3 chords.
Yeah.
But nobody can fucking handle that
No,
shit.
I don't think you're bad.
Yeah, nobody can handle the ego about being a great singer when you suck. I don't know. Maybe it was other stuff.
I really don't think you're a bad singer.
But that's some fucking jazz.
I think you're doing the thing where you're like, I'm the greatest
I'm
singer.
just
and
fucking with people because they're idiots.
Can we
Yeah, that's she means her audience, by the way.
talk a little bit more? Are you done with your notes?
I told you I was going to say, though, remember when I came back to ABC and I had to go through the lesbian witch / transgender gauntlet?
That's that's, by the way, if you've ever been on a show at ABC, it's right inside the front door of the place when you walk through the primary studio. You just have to go through it or whatever. I've never been pinched that much in my life. In their defense, I had my hair down.
Publicity gauntlet, yes.
That's where I learned it all.
So the lesbian
I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
in Coven PR
Like, I
thing
didn't
wasn't
know
before
that the guy Ben Sherman that fired me at ABC, the guy when I called up I called up at ABC because I was ditching their calls for
day
3
of.
days. Where I was out stealing roses in my mom's alley and making flower arrangements.
Yeah.
Which was an excuse to smoke cigarettes.
No, I remember the pictures.
Because I didn't want my boyfriend and mom to know I was smoking.
If you can't smoke then, at that few days after, you should then fuck anyone that tells you you can't smoke.
I
That's the
know
only
they
time you
never
can't
smelt it either. I watched, and
Sure.
I was like, a spy for the cigarette companies.
smoke. No, there's a picture of you on the stairs smoking.
Yeah, it's great. It's the one she autographs.
Well, that's because the fucking Inquirer showed up and took the pictures of me smoking.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that.
I don't think they were taking a picture of you smoking. I think it was you hiding out when you were on the verge of losing your show because of racist shit you said online.
They knew I was in Salt Lake City at my mom's house, but it showed me smoking. And my boyfriend came in the room and he was holding the newspaper and he goes,
Busted.
"Sweetheart, you didn't tell me that you were smoking."
Yeah, the racist stuff you said, I'm cool with, but the smoking is where I draw the line.
Again, did you?
Why does that matter? Well, I mean,
Because I was like this, "Oh, hell no, I'd never smoke again. Trust me."
you lied. I mean, you just got fired and all sorts of stuff. Like, of course, you should be allowed to smoke then. Like, who would?
I remember my first cigarette right after I
How
got
good
fired.
was that? Was it good?
Because I was like in my dad's bed, my mom and dad's bed there.
Yeah. Because you wrote the tweet in your mom's
Yeah,
house.
I wrote it in my dad's bed. And I was thinking of all the weird things that happened to me in my mom and dad's bed.
Oh, dear.
Like I told you that one time where I had that big boil on the back of my leg, the part that hooks up to your ass. the back of your
Uh-huh.
leg ass
Yeah.
thing. That
Well, for
thing.
you, it's hard to know exactly where.
I know because I don't have that full.
Yeah, can you point? so
Because
I
I'm
know?
not a human. I'm not
Right.
the human form.
No, you just have legs, and then you're like a Gru.
I have a crack in my back.
You're Gru
That's what
from
I got.
Despicable Me. But
A what?
Gru, whatever. People will get it.
It's like a troll.
Well, where are you? Can you point on your finger where you're
Why are we pointing at, what is this?
talking on your ass with?
No, it's not a window. Okay, pass. I'm sorry. I've got to bail out. There is no reasoning in this at all. They pulled that clip. There was another minute and a half of it, and I pulled the ripcord. I'm sorry. I cannot. I tried very hard to find the value or that they were going someplace, and I just don't believe they are. And if they are going where it seems like they're going, I'm not following. We got to go. We're out. Fuck that. So, and I've only got a couple more things, and then I got to hard out in a half an hour. So 32 minutes. Let's do this. Okay, so by the way, like, subscribe, share the show right now. Just do it. And hit a thumbs up because that helps us in the algorithm and reminds the maggots that we're here because, and a lot of them, I feel bad, but we have lost some of our trolls and maggots because I'm not whimpering. Yeah. They tend to go to the shows where everybody's like mad and melting down, as it were, so they can go, you're melting down. And then I don't. And so they're like, fuck, this guy, nothing takes this dude down a notch. How the fuck are we supposed to deal with this? What am I supposed to do? Like him? Yeah, you are. I mean, you do. So just admit it. Trolls, maggots, admit it. You like me. And you hate yourself for it. I draw the line at ass boils. I think that's reasonable, Cats and Jam. I would agree. As did I. Out.